On, we have a very important guest joining us. WOCKHART will be filling vials of the AstraZeneca vaccine and packaging it for the UK government from their UK plant to find out how many batches have been completed, what's the kind of volume they are looking at, and of course money. We have with us Mr. Habil Khorakiwala, founder, chairman and group CEO at WOCKHART. Good morning, Mr. Khorakiwala. Thank you very much and many congratulations for the big effort that WOCKHART is doing in what is not just a profitable but also a very humane venture. If you can tell us some numbers, have you all already started packaging? What's the monthly tally and what will be the annual tally?
Good morning to you, Lata, and everyone. We are indeed very happy that we have initiated the manufacturing of Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine in our manufacturing facility. And we believe that about 2 to 3 million doses is already manufactured. It is waiting for testing. And once the testing is done, it will be released. We believe that a total of about 90 to 100 million doses government has contracted us to manufacture. And it depends on the availability of the vaccine manufacturer, but we hope that these would be manufactured within 6 months, or 4 to 6 months.
Okay. So, Mr. Khorakiwala, when can you start? Have you already started, or
we have already started and manufactured about 2.5 to 3 million vaccines, which is awaiting a quality control check. And once it is done by AstraZeneca, it will be released.
Are you looking for tie-ups with other countries, like for instance India? Are you also speaking to the Serum Institute so they can provide the raw material in India and you can bottle them here? Any such, just what are the future plans from the COVID vaccine point of view?
We are in discussion with the global developer of vaccine who have developed their R&D, and we are in discussion with them. And our approach to most of them is that we will also manufacture vaccine here in India along with fill finish. So we will do a complete comprehensive role of that. And there are two options we are already in discussion. One is that we work like a CMO, we manufacture and supply to them. The second option, simultaneously we are exploring, we will be distributing those products in India and some other markets.
Okay, that's very interesting. So not only the fill and finish work, but you will also undertake manufacturing of these vaccines. Any kind of fresh investments that you would have to make? Just trying to understand what the finances for this could be. What kind of margins would you enjoy as well? Any numbers that you can throw at us?
It's too early to say, but I could mention that we are very familiar with the technology to manufacture vaccine. We already have a manufacturing facility in Aurangabad and the Biotech Park, where we manufacture both some of the vaccine like Oxford and others. They are mammalian culture-based vaccine, whereas Pfizer and Moderna is a bacterial culture-based vaccine. So we have a manufacturing facility for both. What we will be doing is we were prioritizing in existing manufacturing facility the manufacture of vaccine depending on where we tie up with them. Secondly, there would be some investment, but they are marginal investment compared to putting up a totally new factory. And this can be commissioned rather quickly along with the transfer of technology and so forth, and we can make, based on the technology, those modifications.
Well, Mr. Khorakiwala, I guess your investors and viewers who are watching you now or listening to you now would want to know whether you all will make money on it, and how will the margins compare with your other businesses?
I would not like to comment on it because that will hamper our discussion.
All right.
Parties. But the objectives are twofold fundamentally. One objective is basically meeting the needs for vaccine manufacturing, because as we know that it is not adequate, and it is not like to be adequate for a while. So that is a kind of a overall purpose. So obviously it is worthwhile for us to do it, and since we are using our existing resources, so it is definitely worthwhile for us to do it.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Mr. Karaki, I appreciate that there's only that much that you can reveal. But if you can tell us more broadly, as it is, September quarter was excellent for you in terms of both revenues and, EBITDA. So can you say that the run rate only improves from here on?
Yeah, definitely. It will significantly improve from current rate.
Okay. All right. Sonia?
Okay, no, I just wanted to understand a little more about, you were giving us some details about, what your, the Aurangabad facility and how the manufacturing would take place. Not this fill and finish, but more to do with manufacturing of the vaccine. Any kind of timeline that you can share with us? How long would it take till the finished product, reaches the market? And what could the challenges be that you would face?
See, it will take us normally after we sign up an agreement, an arrangement, there would be a technology transfer. And also some, so all these put together roughly would take about 6 months or so.
So when do you get out of losses?
I think we should be doing quite okay in next quarter or following next quarter.
21-22 will be a year when you will be in the black?
Definitely.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Karakiwala, for filling us in on where the packaging of the vaccine stands.
And nice talking to you.
Oh, yes. And